This is the story of Fred Lane. Fred Lane Jr. was born September 6, 1975 in Franklin, Tennessee. At a young age, it was noted that he possessed an uncommon speed and agility for such a young player. Lane attended Franklin High School, rushing over 1,000 yards in his senior year by averaging 8 yards per carry. Lane attended Lane College at HBCU in Jackson, Tennessee. He was a walk-on player. Lane finished his college career with 3,612 rushing yards, established himself as the school all-time leading rusher. Lane went undrafted in the 1997 NFL Draft. He was signed as an undrafted free agent to the Carolina Panthers before the 1997 season. He had an amazing rookie season, setting several franchise records. During the winter of 1997, Fred had an old friend named Natasha Watson, who introduced him to Deidre. Within months, they eloped and got married in a courthouse ceremony. The witness to their marriage was their friend Natasha. Fred's family knew nothing about their marriage. Fred and Deidre moved to Matthews, a suburb near Charlotte, North Carolina. Family and friends said Lane and Deidre were having money issues and other problems. They really loved each other, but really wasn't meant for each other. They brought the worst of the worst out. There was a couple that you didn't want to go out with because eventually they'll start arguing. In 1999, they was pregnant with their first child together. Although Deidre already had a son in high school, Fred took him in and helped raise him as his own. At the end of the 1999 season, Fred was traded to the Colts. Some assume his personal life is a reason for this trade. Things had gotten worse during the offseason. In March 2000, police was called to the Lane home. They was fighting over a necklace that Fred bought. He apparently snatched the necklace off of Deidre's neck, scratching her in the process. She chose not to press charges. 4 months later, the police will be back. On July 6, 2000, Fred Lane Sr. said his son was returning from his hometown in Tennessee to North Carolina. Deidre Lane claimed he had came home angry and he had choked her and hit her on the side of the face. She had shot and killed him. His keys were still in the lock and he had been shot twice. Once in the chest, the other in the back of the head. She practically blew off the side of his head with a 12-gauge shotgun at point-blank range. At first, by looking in, you would think it was a case of self-defense. But as police began looking deeper into her past, they soon realized she is not as innocent as she claims. Prosecutors at her sentence described Deidre Lane as an abusive woman who killed her husband for insurance money. Defense attorneys called her a battered wife who killed in self-defense. She was sentenced to 7 years and 11 months, ruling her actions premeditated. Fred Lane Sr. said Deidre had fired a shot through a wall at their homes 2 weeks before she had killed him. He was 24 years old. Rest in peace, King.